guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another episode of Pleasantview Stories. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is so much that I want to share with you, and I am going to have to try and condense it into a 20 to 30 minute episode. And honestly, half of the things were not even scripted. Oh, that's very nice of you. I like how Darren is watching TV. She stops watching and she's like, well, Darren, that means no for you too. Okay, he's trying to watch TV. Cassandra keeps turning it off. She's like, enough of that already, Darren. They're definitely not used to having, I guess, this amount of technology around the house. I guess Cassandra can't help herself, and she just quietly stands next to the bed as she watches the TV and watches Darren watch TV. These two have been fantastic, and what has helped their relationship is, as you can see, we bought a little TV. Darren really wanted to give this lifestyle a try, and I've been really trying hard for Darren to make this work. He's been given the freedom of having a few more items that will really make him feel at home, and he kind of missed having a TV and a computer. The rule in his household has always been no technology. He doesn't want to vibe with the whole family. Can you imagine Mortimer saying that? I just want to vibe with this whole family. I just want the family to sit together and to all have a nice time or a nice meal together, or I just want them to have the chance to talk without TV, and that's always what he's been like. But ever since Darren came here, he's been really adamant on things having to change a little bit because he doesn't feel comfortable. And Cassandra kind of said, okay, you know what? I talked to my dad. We can have a TV. He had an old one. He was once gifted a TV, and you can have it, but it has to stay in our room, and we can't watch it too much. Our kids cannot watch too much of it. He's really adamant on those things. He's like, yeah, I'll just watch a few. However, ever since getting the TV, I cannot deny that he's been really glued to it, and Darren, he missed TV so much. If Mortimer knew that he left it on as well, he would throw a little hissy fit. But by the way, can you imagine Mortimer throwing a hissy fit? Just something else. Oh my god, imagine. Since we're already talking about him, he's doing wonderful. I've been trying to get him to write a novel since that's what he wants, and I want to focus more on what he wants instead of just storyline. I've always been kind of struggling to do both because I love storytelling, but sometimes I get so lost in it that I just can't really do anything while I'm trying to storytell. So I've been trying to improve on that. But Darren has, oh my god, okay, we're gonna talk about the obvious thing in just a second, but just look at this. Okay, he wants to make a novel, he wants to sell it, and I think that he would probably write one about something personal. Maybe his love for I don't really know what he excels at. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get the feeling that this guy really excels at anything. He loves games, so maybe he would write. What if he, for his job, had to write, it's not really a novel, is it? But what if he had to write a guidebook for a game? Or remember when The Sims 2 came out, he got this little book that said how to play the game and all these little things about the game. I think it would be cool to have that. So maybe he would write something like that, and we could just classify it as a novel. Because honestly, what novel would he write? I have no idea. What could this guy possibly write about? Darren has rolled a few ones considering Brandy. He wants to flirt with her, give her back rub, and talk to Brandy. I cannot figure out what this is. Is this a love interest? Is this him wanting to explore other women? What exactly is it? I don't know. And then I started thinking, well, he's not technically married to, he's engaged to Cassandra. So what if these are doubts? What if he has doubts about everything? He already had doubts about, well, many things. Pretty obvious in the last part that he was really having a hard time adjusting. I'm just gonna send Mortimer to bed because he's really tired. He's really not feeling well. But that was something that was happening in the last episode, and now he's rolling the wand to flirt with Brandy. Things really didn't work out between him and and Brandy, and the fact that he's considering it again, it makes me feel like he has doubts about perhaps doing the right thing, and maybe he's regretting a part of his life, or maybe he's not. I don't really know what's going on, but all I know is that it's been really hard for him, and he's still struggling to adjust, and no matter what he does, it doesn't seem to get any better. It just seems like he's always struggling and torn between what to do. He loves Cassandra, he enjoys her time, but he just can't get used to this life. And I actually think it's quite admirable that you're able to have everything you've ever wanted and more, and then sit back and still think, well, this is not me. And as much as it's probably very seductive to have everything you could ever ask for and more, you're still able to reflect like this. I think that shows some good personality, some good morals, some self-respect, because I think many people would just be like, oh, I have everything I ever needed, like what am I complaining for? I have a hot lady, a big house, everything I ever wanted, and all I have to do is, you know, like maybe sacrifice a bit TV time, like maybe you could just build a man cave somewhere else. Like, I'm sure there's like many things that you could do. Anyway, I don't want to drag it on for too long, but yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Actually, what I want to do is I want to have Bella kind of talk with Jordan, because these are her grandkids and she hasn't really had a chance to talk with them. Well, now Cassandra's been pretty good at keeping her away from the children. It looks like Jordan is completely ignoring her as well, which is kind of funny. The thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call off the engagement. I know it sounds drastic, but I think he has had doubts for way too long, and if you doubt everything, then perhaps getting married is just not the right thing, and maybe the pressure of not being married, not having to get married soon, will alleviate some of these complaints, and maybe he'll just slowly ease into it, or he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have to, but at least he doesn't have the pressure of, you know, permanently being stuck here, I guess. I mean, it's not like you get what I'm saying? He doesn't have a ring on his finger yet. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. You know what I'm like? Hopefully he ever finishes writing one, because every time I make a novel, it just seems like we have to start a new one. There's been something strange going on with Mortimer. See, sometimes Mortimer just starts coughing and he's just really sluggish, and it's making Dina really worry about him. His family doctor came over and checked him out, you know, just a regular, the pulse, the blood pressure. Imagine the doctor saying, hey, you're as healthy as can be, dude. But yeah, he was really healthy. There was nothing wrong with him. Couldn't exactly pinpoint it, but it didn't look like he was getting sick, but maybe he just needs to take it easy. The most common remedy, I guess, for most things is just rest and taking it easy. One of the things that keeps him, I guess, going is his grandchildren. God, if it wasn't for them, he would probably just feel a lot worse. I think it would be cute if we had Mortimer teach Jessie how to talk, because she hasn't really learned any skill. I wanted Darren to spend more time with the children, because I thought it would be nice for them to bond, and they haven't really had a chance to do that. And I think that Dina would definitely bug in and be like, oh, no, wait, I want to be there. I want to play with the kids too, because she's afraid that Jordan is going to speak up about seeing her or seeing him or seeing them together, you know, at Dawn's play. You know, she's trying to shush him a little bit. Oh, what if she sabotages the plays? Oh my god, that would be like evil. We're going to put some of Mortimer's money on her account. I just had a really smug idea. For some reason, my voice is doing this. This is not good. I went out today and my voice does this when I go out. That means I'm getting sick. What if Bella took out a extra insurance, like a life insurance policy on Mortimer? If something were to happen to Mortimer, then she would get some money. Thinking, what if we get an ridiculous expensive loan, right, in Mortimer's name, and then she takes the loan, but Mortimer is gonna have to pay it back. Is we should have Mortimer take a loan. Let's just pretend that Bella did it. I want to see the goth broke edition. I'm gonna get this loan, right? Like, it has to be in his. He has $1 million now. Now Bella is really sneaky. She wants to put the blame on Dina. While everyone is downstairs, Bella is about to swipe away almost $1 million. Things haven't really been working out, you know. She's been trying to get Mortimer's attention, but to her demise, it ain't working. He is so in love with Dina that there's just no way that he's going to leave her, and it just annoys her so much. She's trying so hard to flirt with him and to charm him and to be the Bella that he used to, but it seems like he's just not the kind of guy that would cheat, which makes sense, because I don't think he is the kind of guy that would cheat. I think he's a very loyal man. And Bella has underestimated just how loyal he is. And I think that she really thought that for her, he would make an exception, but he doesn't, and he's not about to make an exception. So I just think it's freaking hilarious that she came in here thinking she could demand everything, but they're all onto her. But the only thing that they don't know is that she has this secret plan, this secret agenda, and she's been, like I said, smuggling away money. Once he passes away, let's say she gets like another, let's do 50,000. So she gets another 50,000 when Mortimer passes away, because she has, you know, let's say open a second life insurance or something like that. Maybe she forged his will. She went even as far as doing that just to get some extra money. She's tired of having a job and she's tired of pretending that she's actually working for her money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start dropping some of the first hints as to, you know, her being a shitty person. We're going to do this. But I'm gonna have her quit her job. I think that's the first step, and it's like a big step because if she really has nothing to do with the money and she doesn't need money, why would she quit her job, right? That's the first hint for this family that she had something to do with it. So we're gonna have her quit her job, and now she can just be around the house like all freaking day and just play games, do whatever she wants. What do you want, Cassandra? Cassandra still wants to have this baby, and I think, you guys, she's just definitely gonna adopt later on. And I also think like this is still such a big thing. This is still such a major relationship breaker because she still wants this child and Darren does not, and I don't think it's ever going to change. I don't think so. I really don't think so. This house is definitely like I stopped trying to decorate it. I'm sorry. I'll do it eventually. Maybe you guys want to see a video about that. I really don't know, but for now, this is what it looks like. So as Bella is coming into the kitchen and kind of looking at Cassandra, she casually mentions that she's a bit worried about Mortimer because he's looking a little pale, and she just wonders if Cassandra's noticed anything. Oh, I didn't. Why? Is something the matter? Like, Cassandra's been kind of busy with the kids and she hasn't really noticed anything different. And that's true, he looks normal for the most part, and poor Cassandra just burned her food and oh my god, she's not feeling so happy. Even though she has everything and I'm fulfilling so many wants, she's getting any happier. She must also feel like this relationship is just not doing it. Just gonna cheat a little bit, you guys. So I'm gonna play Don't Wake Up the Llama with Jordan. Unfortunately, Jessie is a little too young, but I think this is a great chance for perhaps Dina to do something with Jessie once she comes back home, whenever that is. He's so excited. He's like, come on, Darren, come on, play with me. Eat this disgusting food. I dare you, eat it. And I love how Mortimer is playing on the computer. Like, he can't help himself. He doesn't want it, but now he's like, I want to see what the kids are up to these days. Like, is this fun? Oh my, is it that bad? Oh man, it's not like this for her to suddenly start crying. Okay, well, I don't know what to say, girl. I really don't know what to say. Maybe we should have you join. She finds it hard to leave because she does genuinely care for Mortimer in a way, and she's been noticing that he's been not feeling so well, and it makes her feel even worse for like leaving him right now. She feels almost like she has the responsibility to take care of her friend, and he is her friend, and she just can't abandon him like this. And as well, she doesn't want to go and have Bella like hang out and, you know, replace her. So let me just buy a bar. Like, who cares at this point? That's not a bar. Where did I put the bar again? Oh yeah, it's on her party stuff. Mortimer has been spending some more time with Bella, and they're usually just reminiscing about a lot of the times that they had when they were still married, and, you know, when their kids are growing up and now their kids are having grandkids, you know, the good stuff. Spend some time and he has some drinks with her, but after spending that time with her, like after spending any time with her, doing anything with her, lately he feels so ill and he just can't figure it out. And then in the morning, it just feels like sluggish and he really doesn't feel like himself. And he's not quite sure what it is, but I hope you guys are getting what I'm hinting at. No one is saying it, but Sarah has been working on her drink skills, and she's asked Mortimer to come over and have a drink, and he freely comes here and has one. And guys noticed, but they both took a drink from one of the trees, and the right tree is the one that Bella took a drink from and kind of made for herself, and this one is especially, I mean, I would say she made 4 drinks is for everyone, but I think that it's especially for Mortimer. And she's just asking him like, hey, how did that taste? Did you like it? She's actually advising him to have another one. She's like, hey Morty, grab another one. So he's gonna go ahead and grab another one from the left. She's making sure not to grab one from the left because, you know, you don't want to, you know, get a, let's just say, you don't want to get a taste of what you're giving someone else, you know. Especially not with what she put in there. Yep, Bella has decided that if Morty is not going to give her what she wants, then she's just going to have to speed up the process and cash in that money. And unfortunately for her, he seems very resistant, and maybe she's read the instructions wrong, but she's been trying to give him a little bit of something something, and she's been slipping it into a drink. Every day they have a moment where they sit together, and Mortimer appreciates it. But this is the moment where she kind of slips a little something in his drink, or she makes a drink for him, like coffee, tea, whatever it is, and he's willingly, oh my gosh, I almost took the wrong one. He's willingly drinking every drink. Let me see who's gonna grab another one. Like, oh, I don't feel so good. I just have to sit down. And Bella is very pleased with herself. She's been giving him something, like I said, slipping something in his drinks. And it's just small doses because she doesn't want to be found out. Maybe she has to take a bit more of a drastic route, because honestly, this is taking way too long. And he's just been getting sick, but it's not like significant. So I wish kids could drink this, because I would love for there to be drama and for one of the kids to drink one of the ones that she made for Morty and like get ill from it. But unfortunately that's not possible. So what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna we can't oh my god, someone's gonna have to drink those. I'm gonna have her drink from the bottle. I think, hey, a cat. Oh my god, I thought the cat was called Bella Goth. I'm sorry. I got really excited and disappointed at the same time. All right, so Dina has returned, and like I said, I want her to spend some time with the family, and I think I want to have her play with Jesse. I wanted her to talk to Jordan, so perhaps she's going to join them later, because oh my god, imagine, oh my god, it just you imagine, you guys, as they're playing together, Jordan kind of looks at his mom and at his stepdad and says, hey, I don't think he would call her grandma. I think he would just call her auntie. Yeah, I saw Auntie Dina at Dad's place a few nights ago. They were sitting in the hot tub together. And as Dina kind of overhears them talk, she just quickly puts down the child and decides to join them for a game of fun. As she kind of just, you know, she decides to join, and as Cassandra is giving her this look of what the heck did I just hear, she kind of kicks little Jordan under the table and says, she's like kicking him and like giving him the evil eye, you know, the stinky eye, like say one more word, son, and you're dead meat. I think it would feel too awkward to bring it up again, because he's getting like this scolding look from his auntie, while, you know, his mom looks at him questionable, and then Darren is just like this look of confusion. I think children are really good at reading the room, so I think he would just kind of leave it and just figure what, I guess I can't talk about it, something like that. Nothing too serious, but I just don't think he would press the matter, so I think he would just leave it at that. But I want there to be a moment where he would probably tell his mom that he saw Auntie at Dad's place. They are, but they're having a good time, and it's really fun to see these Sims together. And I'm gonna miss it though, because I definitely don't think Darren's gonna stay forever. I'm sorry, I don't think so. Plus, I think Dina isn't. Oh my god, Dina is definitely not gonna stay in his family either. So eventually, it's gonna be a whole different dynamic. Imagine, oh my god, imagine Bella wanting the house and kicking out. Oh, the drama. I don't know if we're actually gonna do that. It looks like Darren is gonna go ahead and either he lost or whatever. Is he sore loser? No, he's going back in. Guess it's not as sore as he was. I'm really happy to see these all, you know, kind of talking, and the relationship between Dina and Cassandra is growing again. I'm not sure why it was so low. I think they just have some unspoken problems. Maybe she's not liking her as much as she thought, or maybe she has some doubts about her intentions, but for now the focus is more on her mother and her intentions. So she's remember, Bella's trying to poison him, so if he does die early, we could just blame it on the fact that he was poisoned. Great, Darren, I think it's time for you to write your own novel. I really want him to finish one, but I love this family. I really need to make over the house, but I do love this family. They're so much fun. And is there anything else I wanted to do? All right, I think this is the perfect time to end this episode. And we did work on a couple things. Unfortunately, I didn't end up getting a lot of things done. I kind of struggle with having so many Sims. It was a big house anyway. I was first. I was first, Bella. So I'm gonna just snuggle her a little bit. I really think even if things don't work out, he's gonna be a great like second dad, or like a cool uncle-ish guy. I mean, I really don't know, but I really like the dynamic, and I really wanted him to finish this stupid novel, but every time that you stop writing it, you have to start from scratch, and I just don't really get it unless we finish that. Do you think it's in our inventory? And thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!